Alright, so next up, I got the Ramones, All the Stuff and More, Volume 1. And before I get into it, I'm a little self-conscious, so I'm going to just say, got a haircut. I'm a welder fabricator during the day, and I burned off a section of my hair. It's not too noticeable now, but you can kind of see there's places it's a little shorter, but it doesn't matter. The drummer for the band I'm in is a hairstylist, and she's really fucking good. So she fit me in this weekend. She cut my hair, put some mousse in it. Dude, I've never looked that good. So I'm walking around all day with my head up high and just thinking, fuck yeah, I am God's gift to hair. And then I went to sleep. And you know what happened? I woke up and my hair was fucking like this. Look at me. Do I look like I own a brush? Do I look like I own hair product? Do I look like I ever give a shit? No. My wife does. But I don't know what most of that shit is. So, I went from having the best hair day of my life to waking up looking like this. The best I can do to fix it is that. I'm only mentioning it now because I'm super self-conscious, and if I mention it first, then no one else can say anything bad about it, right? Anyways, the Ramones, All the Stuff and More, Volume 1. If you've never heard of the Ramones, I don't know what to fucking tell you. You're not from this planet. And that's okay. We respect aliens. But humans, we're born with certain knowledge. You know, once that doctor smacks you on the ass, you know how to breathe. You know how to open your eyes. You know how to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And you know how to say, hey, ho, let's go. Ramones is like knowledge that we are just all born with. We all are born knowing the songs Blitzkrieg Bop and I Want to Be Sedated. Now, growing up, those are honestly the only two songs I knew. And then I get into high school. And I went to this school when, and I should mention, I went to school in like the early 2000s, right? And there were so many, especially like chicks in my school who would walk around and say, oh my God, I'm so punk. Oh, I'm so punk. I listen to so much Green Day and My Chemical Romance. God, I'm the most punkiest person. Matter of fact, there was a chick at my school who referred to herself as the punk princess because she listened to Avril Lavigne. Fucking stupid. And then I meet this dude, right? This guy named Rodney. Now, this guy is a fucking badass guitarist, and, eventually he'd, like, shave his head into a mohawk. He had, like, a padlock necklace, and he'd walk around with his guitar and shit, and become friends with them. And he starts laughing at these people, right? And eventually he's introducing me to bands like the Sex Pistols and G.G. Allin, New York Dolls, and he encourages me to listen to more of the Ramones. Now, G.G. Allin I don't give a shit about, and that's no pun intended. I genuinely do not give a single fuck about G.G. Allin. But the rest of those bands, they stuck with me. Except the Ramones, I never really looked into them too much. So I find this CD for, and I kid you not, dude, $2. It's got 33 tracks on it. I figure, fuck it. $2, I can really kind of sit and give the Ramones a chance. It's not a best of, man. Dude, when I started reading the lyrics, I realized this is their first 2 full fucking albums. For $2. God, that's why I love going to these thrift stores and just picking up CDs. For $2 fucking, I picked up the first 2 albums of one of the most influential punk bands in music history. Fuck yes. Now, when I started listening to it, one thing that really shocked me was how much of a 1950s doo-wop influence the Ramones had. And I owe a lot of people an apology because I've always credited the Misfits with introducing that kind of like beach rock doo-wop vibe. these guys did it first. You can hear that on songs like Sheena's a Punk Rocker. Just that beat. Doom ta ta do ta doom ta ta do ta. And then you hear like in other songs while Joey's singing, you'll hear like ooh da 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 ooh da da. And it's so cool because you would never think to credit one of the first punk rock bands as essentially just being the Beach Boys with distortion. Now, another thing that really shocked me, lyrically, there is nothing to this other than like every now and then a song would come up and you read the lyrics, you realize, oh, this is like commentary on Vietnam vets. This is commentary on sex work. This is commentary on fucking whatever. But a lot of the songs surprisingly read as like just like a sappy high school boy's diary. And from this, I've determined that Joey Ramone, Dee Dee Ramone, Tommy Ramone, and Johnny Ramone are the most adorable people in punk music. I Want to Be Your Boyfriend. Listen to My Heart. Let's Dance. Today Your Love, Tomorrow the World. Glad to See You Go. Oh, oh, I Love Her So. I mean, a lot of these songs are just about, like, puppy love. Which really kind of made me happy. Not that I don't appreciate music with a message. Of course I do. Especially when it comes to punk. That's kind of the whole idea is their songs have a message. The message is more important than the music. But with this, no, man. It's just happy, lovey, puppy-eyed music set, or lyrics set over fucking buzzsaw guitars and fast drumming. The Ramones, you can't go wrong. I would recommend this CD to anybody at any age. There's very little here that could offend you. There's Chainsaw and what is it? You're Gonna Kill That Girl are the only two songs that might have kind of like an offensive vibe. But for the most part, dude, this is just a fun album. It's a good time to put on and just sit back and enjoy. Pick it up if you get a chance, especially if you're like me and you found it for $2. Now, I always like talk about the covers and everything, so that's the cover. And then the track list. Inside you got the CD. Now the booklet's kind of cool. So on the back, there's Joey Ramone's pants. No lyrics, but you do have like this whole history of the band. And again, as I'm reading this, they're talking about how they wanted to bring 1950s rock back, which just shocked me. I never connected those two. And now I listen to it, and I'm trying to figure out why that never stuck out to me. But seriously, check this album out. Like, don't ever let the Ramones die. We need the Ramones. Normally this is where I would say, hey, go check out local music, go buy CDs. But seriously, go to like local CD stores and thrift stores. Take the time to look through the CDs because you never know what you're going to find. $2. And I got the first 2 full fucking Ramones albums, man. That's awesome. So, I will say, if you disagree, shut up. It's the fucking Ramones. I don't care if you disagree. If you agree, let me know what Ramones song you like. Better yet, why don't you give me some more punk bands to check out? Because I'm not well versed in the genre, and every time I see a punk CD that's relatively inexpensive, I'll pick it up to check it out. So yeah, keep local music alive, keep CD stores alive, keep physical media alive.